Hey, how you doing? Damon Gillette here, one of the coaches at Tennis Evolution, bringing you another doubles lesson. Today's lesson, let me back up. Let me ask you, how often are you switching up formations? Now, this can really help you as a team hold serve a lot easier, as well as disrupt the returner's rhythm. And if you can disrupt their rhythm, a lot of times you can disrupt the rhythm just in their momentum in a match. So that can really start to bleed over into their serve as well. So today's lesson is going to be playing an I formation. Now, when we play an I formation, as you can see here, our server is standing a little bit more in the middle, not as much as in the traditional spot for doubles, serving out wide. You're standing a little bit more in the middle. Her partner is in the center of the court, just a little bit more. I think probably maybe 3 feet inside of the service line is good. On the center line, she's leaning a little bit more to the left, but that's okay. Find a spot that's comfortable for you. And as you can see here, she gave a signal. This is very important to communicate this with your partner. She gives a signal. To me, that looks like she's going left. So I think she's going to go left here. Pinky, everybody does it differently. Give a signal on which direction that you are going. You're either going to move to your left or you're going to move to your right. It's going to be one or the other. Your partner, the server, will end up covering the other side. So here she goes left, and look what just happened. Easy error, because what this does is it gets into the returner's head a lot more than what it should. And they start thinking a lot about where the net person is going, more so than their own return. And just because of that creates an error. So very good job there. Here I can't really tell what signal she's given, and I really do apologize. Our camera's backlit. The camera's on the wrong side of the court, so we're doing the best that we can with it, so we do apologize. But here, once again, starting in the center, she moves left, the net person. Our server, very strong move with the serve and volley. That's going to be a little bit more advanced. Definitely a good play to be able to do. I would say, if you're entry level, if you're playing 2-5, 3-0, I think going Aussie and then, going I formation, whatever side you go to, the server just stay back at the baseline. Makes it a little easier as you get up higher in ratings. Being able to serve and volley, that adds a lot of pressure onto the return team as well. Just a good play to be able to have. So once again there, they missed the first 2 returns, right? And that's actually what we'd like to have happen if we're the service team. So just by switching up formations, you can really have a big impact on the return side. So here we're getting just a little bit lower. I like the I formation. I probably like the Aussie formation a little bit more. Honestly, it's just tough to get up for a lot of us when you're playing an I formation. So that's one of the big factors. But I think what happens when you're on the return side, they don't know if the net person here is going to go left or right. That makes it very difficult for them to be able to commit to their return. And that's what they should do, is commit to their return. But in the heat of the moment, that can be very tough to do. So here, she's down. We got the serve going in. And we have a return in play. We have a point. Our server works her way in. Net person, I think the footwork stopped just a little bit there. Probably didn't execute the volley that she was hoping for. But hey, that's the way it ends up going, right? But once again, the formation part is what's key in this lesson. Being able to have the confidence to switch up your formation out of the normal standard way of playing can really work in your favor and help you hold serve a lot more often. I wouldn't recommend starting a match in this formation. I would recommend starting out your match the way that you're most comfortable doing, the more standard way of playing. I would only switch to a different formation if what you're doing isn't working. If your opponents are doing well, if they're up on you, maybe a break or two, if their returns are hot and they're just not missing, go into a different formation. This can really pay dividends for you and really disrupt your opponent's momentum. And that's exactly what we want to be able to do. So last point here. She hits the lob return, not a bad idea. Our net person was more active on that one. ball was a little wide, and that's that. I just want to say thank you for tuning in to this lesson, and I hope this is of good value for you. Um, and leave us a question, leave us a comment. Let us know what you think about this. If there's anything that's not clear for you, ask the question, and we'd be more than happy to be able to help you out as much as we can. Be sure to turn on your notifications. Subscribe to the channel. This way, when new content does come out, you'll be the first one to get it. And at the same time, we want to be able to give you a free gift. We want to give you the 3 big mistakes that doubles teams are making all over the world. Just click the link in the description below or somewhere in this video, and you'll be able to get that. So thank you so much again for tuning in. We really appreciate you watching, and we look forward to seeing you at the next lesson. Thank you so much.